What is it? You know what kind of plant this is? This is vetch. You say vetch? Look, it'll have a bunch of little seeds. Crown vetch or hairy vetch. See all the little seeds?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a weed. Let's look at the wheat. So here's the kernels. Whoop. They're in the milk stage. Yeah, milk stage. See how they squish? All squishy. You don't feel one?
Yeah, I feel one. I know what Daddy thinks.
It'll go from milk to dough to hard kernel.
Okay.
Don't think you're gonna get it.
Back 202 has a new baby. I believe that's 202, the black-headed one. That is 201, black-headed one with a baby. Wonder what the baby is. Can you tell?
I can't tell.
I think it's a ram lamb.
I think it's a boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
It's a boy.
It's a new one today. 5th of June. Another new one today, 5th of June. I don't know what number that one is. Still don't know what number. I think 203. Yeah, 203. White lamb. Tan blazes on the side of her face. And I think, I'm not sure. I think it's a what? And this one is a little ewe lamb. That's fantastic, 203. You trying? Are they eating you? $205. Another ewe lamb, pretty sure. That's great. Where? Where? Right here? my hat off. Where do you want me to dig?
Up here.
Where? Point. Point, show me.
Up here.
Well, point. Get down and show me. I want a screwdriver right here.
Yeah. Here. Daddy, huh? Mom,
What, baby?
Mom, Daddy, not me a hat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There's one. See it?
There's one right here.
See a little soybean? Sitting there. Five's had a baby. Today is 14th of June. Her back doesn't look very good. Have some mastitis. She probably had it yesterday. Got two over there, they're limping. Can't get their feet healthy. One limping right there. They all have hoof rot left over from this winter. Doctored all of them multiple times. I just can't get them to heal up. That one's pregnant and hot. Baby ram lamb. Yeah, he's a pretty one. Good job. Not sure she's ever gonna have a lamb. They need handicap parking. Oh, one didn't figure it out. Oh. And I thought they'd led the rest of them. You'll ring it?
Who? Who's your best buddy?
Daddy.
No.
Daddy. Yeah.
Good morning. I'm going to show you our weather station and soil moisture probe here. So we have two of these. We have them both in the soybean field right now because the corn is to the point where we're not worried as much about the soil moisture. Now we are, but I know I'm just going to keep watering. I have my system down, but I'm really curious about the moisture here in the soybeans. So we have it on each section because we split this 40-acre field in half. That way we can water one section, swap water and water the other section, and it's just easier on our well like that. We get a more effective watering. So what this does, this has the rain gauge on it. It'll measure precipitation. And then we have the soil moisture probe. Where is it? Let's find it. Okay. So our local John Deere Legacy came out, drilled a hole, put that down in the ground, and on my phone I can watch and see where the moisture is in the soil to determine if I need to water, if I need to hold off, how the roots are growing, at what level we need water. So do we need to water more frequently, or do we need to water longer and stretch that out to soak down lower? So it's a pretty cool piece of technology. This is the second year we've done that. Something that's different this year, if you may have noticed, we have planted with a grain drill. Normally, if you've watched my videos in the past here on the school farm, we have a row planter and we've planted right down the rows every 30 inches. But this year we bought a grain drill. That way hopefully we can spread out and do some different crops. We had a grain drill at one point and we got one back now. So the entire bed has soybeans planted on it. Now one issue you run into, we can look like right here, it is really hard on a 60-inch bed to get moisture up here into the middle of the bed. So now, as you can tell, hopefully you can tell, there's moisture there. Right now we're watering in 30-hour cycles. If you notice, that soybean's about to start blooming. We're watering in 30-hour cycles, so we're watering about 20-something acres per cycle, or a little bit less than 20, and just continuous. We water one section 30 hours, move it to another section 30 hours, move to the corn for 30 hours, other section of corn for 30 hours, and trying to get this really soaked up on top of these beds. Now, something we did on the corn this year is we borrowed a levee bander from our case dealer, and we banded or pulled levee or pulled furrows every 30 inches. So we're watering between every row on the corn and trying to get a more effective irrigation. I think it's going to pay off. I mean, it just has to. Even if you jump one, if you're sometimes your water going down the furrow through the field will get to an unlevel place and it'll jump furrows. If you had it on 60-inch beds, then you have a row that's not getting water. If it's on 30-inch beds, it jumps a row. You have a higher chance of it getting watered. Now I'll show you some weak places down here. Not everybody will show you the weak places in the field, but I will. This is the lower end. You can tell right here looks good, out there not so good. So we're constantly trying to work on this. It depends on the year. We had a really wet spring. They didn't do as well. Now it's dried up. So every field has its weak places. What would help this is if we did some field corrections with a dirt pan. So that's all I got for right now.